disciple. Once Jesus was going on a journey with his disciple. He stopped at a place on the way to rest and asked the student, "Do you have anything in your pocket?" The disciple replied, "Yes, I have 2 dirhams. Hazrat Isa, peace be upon him, took out 1 dirham from his pocket and gave it to the disciple and said that it will be 3 dirhams. There is a village nearby. Bring 3 dirhams worth of bread from there." The disciple went and thought while coming back on the way. Hazrat Isa, peace be upon him, had given 1 dirham and 2 dirhams were mine. While there are 3 pieces of bread. Hazrat Jesus, peace be upon him, will eat half of these breads and half of them will be given to me. So I better eat a loaf of bread already. So he ate 1 loaf on the way and took the remaining 2 loaves and reached Jesus. When Jesus and the disciples ate. So Hazrat Isa, peace be upon him, asked the disciple how many loaves of 3 dirhams were found. The disciple replied, "O Prophet of Allah, 2 loaves of bread were found. One you ate and one I ate." Hazrat Isa, peace be upon him, became silent. After some time they left there. A river came on the way. The student was surprised and asked, "O Prophet of Allah, how will we cross the river while there is no boat to be seen here?" Hazrat Jesus, peace be upon him, said, "Don't be afraid. I will walk ahead, so hold my foot and follow me. God willing, we will cross the river." So Jesus, peace be upon him, stepped into the river and the disciple also held his feet by Allah's order. He crossed the river in such a way that his feet did not get wet. The disciple saw and said, "May my thousands of lives be sacrificed for you. Like you, Izaz Nabi has never been a messenger before." Hazrat Isa, peace be upon him, said, "Seeing this miracle, your faith increased somewhat." The student answered, "Yes. My heart is filled with light." Then Jesus said, "If your heart has become enlightened, so tell me how much was the bread?" The disciple replied, "O Prophet of Allah, there were only 2 loaves of bread." Then Hazrat Isa walked forward from there. On the way, a group of deer was passing by. Hazrat Isa, peace be upon him, pointed to a deer. "So he came to you. You slaughtered it and ate its meat and also fed it to the disciple, when both have eaten meat." So Hazrat Isa, peace be upon him, stomped on his skin and said, "Come alive by the command of Allah." The deer came back to life and joined the other deer. The disciple was surprised to see this miracle and said, "Thanks to Allah who gave me a prophet and a teacher like you." Hazrat Isa, peace be upon him, said, "Seeing this miracle, your faith increased somewhat." The disciple said, "O Prophet of Allah, my faith has doubled from before." Hazrat Isa, peace be upon him, said, "Then tell me how much bread was." The disciple then gave the same answer, "O Prophet of Allah, there were only 2 loaves of bread." Hazrat Isa, peace be upon him, then walked forward, stayed in one place. So we see that there are 3 gold bricks lying at the foot of a hill. Hazrat Jesus, peace be upon him, said, "1 brick is mine and 1 brick is yours, and the 3rd brick belongs to the man who ate the 3rd bread." Hearing this, the disciple said with shame, "I have eaten the 3rd bread." Hazrat Isa, peace be upon him, left this greedy disciple and said while leaving, "Take the 3 bricks," and saying this, Jesus, peace be upon him, departed from there. Now the greedy disciple sat by the bricks and began to think how to take them home. Meanwhile, some robbers passed by. When he saw that a person had 3 gold bricks, so they killed him. And they said among themselves that there are 3 bricks and we are also 3. So each person will get 1 brick. Incidentally, those 3 robbers were also hungry. He gave money to a colleague and said that the city is nearby. You bring bread from there, and after eating we will divide our share. So the man went to buy bread and started thinking in his heart, if I add poison to the breads, so the other 2 partners will die, and I will be the sole owner of the 3 bricks. On the other hand, his 2 companions consulted among themselves that if we kill our companion, so 1.5 bricks will come in our share. When his third companion came with poisoned loaves, so they attacked him as planned and killed him. After killing, they happily thought to eat now. We also got more food and sleep. Then when they ate the bread, so they both died due to poison. Then when Hazrat Isa, peace be upon him, passed through the same way on his return, so I saw that the bricks were placed in the same way, while there are 4 dead bodies. Seeing this, he took a cold breath and then said, this is how the world treats its lovers.